What's up, guys? It's your girl Rivah, and I'm back again with another video. If you're new to this channel, hi, my name is Rivah. It's very nice to meet you. Before we get into this video, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. Make sure you guys give this video a thumbs up. And as I always say, make sure you guys leave your comments in the comment section down below. It does not matter how you feel about this video. We all want to talk about it. Also, if you're not following me on Instagram, follow my Instagram. It's at RIVAH_JORDON. And listen, it has been quite a while since I reacted to any of Kevin Samuels' videos. And I actually watched this live stream and it was so good. Kevin dropped so much powerful information, gems. As you guys know, the full video will be linked in the description box as well as the comment section. But there was something very, very special that he touched on that I did want to talk about. So I'm just going to play from that section to, the ending, and then I'm just going to give my feedback based off of this, something that stuck with me from this conversation. Well, reaction that he did, basically.
Help thousands of people.
Help thousands of people. This is where I started to pay attention. Okay? Help thousands of people. As content creators and influencers, sure, maybe that's true. But if you're what I'm listening to is I'm called, I don't have a choice, and I'm being helpful. And I agree. I told her myself, I think that there are a lot of women who resonate with you. I think there's a portion of women who identify with you, who you could probably inspire, because like it or not, ladies and gentlemen, there is a lane for modern. There is a lane for womanist, feminist. There is a lane for boss chick, all that stuff. You may not like it, but there is a lane for it. But how big is that lane? The market gets to decide. And this is why I can sit down and talk to people who I may vehemently disagree with on lots of different things, but you have a right in this country to speak your piece. But your rights end where mine begin.
What I have to say. And I'm in this position, and like the breakup at first didn't make sense to me, but it makes all the sense now because I've really grown into my power, and I stand so firm in my truth.
I gotta be honest. I'm tired of hearing women talk about their power and their truth. I said this in an interview when I talked to her. This whole notion of my truth, my truth, my truth, my truth, my truth. It's to the point now where it's just like wah, 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 white noise and Charlie Brown. Your truth, your power, fine. But we have 7 billion people on the planet, and everyone can't be powerful and truth-telling. At some point, other people matter. Other people do have an opinion, and other people's opinions matter. So I'll tell you right now, I understand. I'll save that for a little bit. Again, and this is not just with Brittany. This is a lot of women today talking about my truth, my truth, my truth. This my truth stuff, in my personal opinion, has become BS. My truth and it's a way to lack accountability and to do what the hell you want to do. Because it's my truth. We live in a world today where 8th place trophies and everybody gets a prize and body positivity. But what is it doing for people overall? What's it doing for relationships and couples overall? What it's doing is making everybody little kings and queens. Selfishness. To where I shouldn't have to edit. Let's go, because here we go.
And am ready to challenge whatever narrative and push whatever envelope, because a lot of people, if they don't have the platform, they don't have the courage to say it. And there's not a lot of women out there who, because they want that prim, proper, perfect perception. Perception is not reality to me.
This is what you believe. This is what you believe. I'm gonna say a lot of women don't want to do it because they don't want to deal with the consequences if that's not who they really are. See, one of the problems is we talk about this power and truth. It's almost as though you diminish other women in their truth. Maybe their truth is the same as your truth. Maybe their power is being prim and proper because that's what resonates with them. Is there room for both in this universe? And this is where it starts to get the wheels start to fall off because now we're getting out of the lane of this is my truth, my belief, to the fact that now we're talking about what's wrong with everybody else. Well, when you start talking about what's wrong with everybody else, then everybody else can turn around and start saying what they feel about what's going on because you're right, not everyone has a platform because most people are average and have jobs and they have to deal with other people. And you can't walk into a work world or relationships telling everybody, this is my truth, this is my power. I'm doing what I got to do. That's not how that works. I speak to women every week who are educated, accomplished, powerful truth tellers whose lives are empty as hell because they lack the social skills to get along with people. Now, I'm not saying, put a fork this because we're still on the road. Because I sat down with Brittany and I'm telling you right now, the person I know and the person I talk to, she believes everything she's saying. And for you, Brittany, yes, for you and women of your ilk, maybe your people you run with is cool, but now we're about to start talking about outside of you, other women, and we're about to start talking about men.
Who I am in real life is much different than who I am on Instagram. So I just feel called because in my mess, I have a message.
So this is where I'm going to stop the video, okay? So she is in her mess. There's a message. She has the power to speak. Other people don't have the power to speak. She's in a space that she can offer her feelings, opinions, her this, her that. Other people are not in the space to do so. One thing that I really, really like that Kevin emphasized within this video, in this portion of conversation, is that other women, okay, he said other women that, work regular jobs and have to deal with the workforce and all that kind of stuff, that don't have a platform, that don't have access to the type of resources that she has, are listening to you. And Kevin says this in this video. Women are listening to you. So when you're talking about my truth, I'm just speaking my truth and this and this and that, a lot of other women are going to be looking up to you. There's other women who are listening to the things that you're saying and saying like, oh, hey, this is a different way of doing things. Maybe I can take some of the things that she's saying and I can apply them to my own life. But the biggest question is, are these women that are hearing this type of information going to get the same exact results that you are getting? No, they are not. And that's us being honest. They're not going to have the same exact results that you have. If you're talking about like, yeah, take me as I am, accept me. If you don't like me, then step up out the way. A lot of women don't even look like you. To be able to even have options, let's just be honest. A lot of women don't even have the options that she will have where men are pursuing her because she doesn't look like you. So one thing that I really liked about this video is the fact that he touched on such a purposeful part, is that you can say all of these things, you can talk from your perspective, but when you are on a platform and you are speaking to other women, you have to be careful the things that you are telling other women is okay, other women that you do, that you should do. I'm just sharing my opinion. I'm just sharing my perspective. I'm just sharing my truth. However, to other people are looking up to you and are going to take your word as law and apply it in their life, in their lives. This is a really big, I don't even know the word I would use. Responsibility it's a very big responsibility when you have such a big platform to speak, because people are literally watching your every move. They're watching your move. They're watching the things that you say. They're watching your lifestyle. Oh yeah, girl, do whatever you want. Do this and do that, and then you'll get this. And they do these things, and they have horrible outcomes. So it's not just about sharing your truth and sharing your opinions and sharing, my this. You have to realize that, again, you have to be responsible of the words that you say that are going out there to other women who are going to listen to your content. So I understand, she just saying, well, I'm just being myself, It's just like a lot of people who get, very famous and, they say like, well, I'm not a role. I never told anybody I was a role model. Right, but people, that people are going to look up to you and admire you. You know that there's going to be young girls that are going to have access to the things that you are, putting out there, portraying. And you know that there's going to be people who do look up to you. And I feel like that's a really big responsibility that you do have. You will have a huge impact when you open your mouth. She has a huge platform. So when she opens her mouth, there are young girls, okay, there are women, there's all different age group of people who are watching and listening. Some people that are watching to critique, but some people that are watching because they admire her for whatever reason that they might. So I really, really wanted to just touch on that part of the video because I just think it's so important that, especially if we want to see better relationships, if we want to see, two-parent households, if we want to see, the relationship structures change. A lot of our women are not getting married. A lot of our women are raising children on their own. If we want to see that change, we have to be careful of the things that we are saying to our women. We do. We do have to be careful of the things that we're saying. We do have to be intentional with the words that we speak. We absolutely have to. And I love that he kind of put that pressure on her in this reaction that he did. I love that he kind of put that on her. Like, yeah, well, I understand what you're saying, but however, this is going to affect other people. And we have to be mindful of these things.
And if my life was perfect, how would I be able to help people? I feel like that is why I have a platform. Yes, I'm beautiful. Yes, people could say, oh, we just follow you because of your body, whatever. But you're still here. And people listen, millions of people tune into my videos when I do IGTVs. Mm-hmm. People care what I have to say. And I offer a refreshing point of view because I'm not afraid.
Okay. Now, whether you guys like it or not, people do care what she has to say. You may make a judgment to say what they care about, why they care about it. It doesn't really matter. Mm-hmm. You have a refreshing point of view. Okay, that's possibly true as well. Again, a lot of guys have issues with women overestimating themselves, thinking it's more important. But here's the thing: just like the numbers don't lie. She does have a big platform. A lot of people do tune in, and unless you have countervailing data, her opinion is just as good as yours. Again, this is my individualism. But see, here's a part. This is where a lot of guys start to get upset. Because it's this my truth, my individualism, gray area stuff that has screwed up relationships between men and women on the whole. We are so hyper individualistic. No one wants to have any boundaries or controls or restrictions. We want to be able to do everything and then get what we want out of life. And that's just not how it works.
We want to be able to do everything and then get what we want out of life. And that is just not how it works. Listen, in this one space of this video, I mean, he just was just shooting the things out, right? Like, it was just coming out. This is such a fact. It's such a fact. So in saying, like, oh, I'm just speaking my truth, and like, yeah, he better take me as I am, because if he doesn't take me as I am, you're allowing other women to say that same exact thing and thinking that they can be whoever they want. They can be rude. They can be disrespectful. They can, not cook, not clean, not do all these things because this is just how I am and this is how you better accept me. And men are saying, I'm not taking that. So stop telling these women that, because they're not going to get the results that you might possibly get because of who you are. And I think about this all the time. When I'm talking or when I'm saying something, I literally think of everyone because I want the betterment of the relationships. I want women to be better. So I'm not going to listen. We talk about this all the time. I'm not with no sisterhood. Okay, girl, if I see something wrong, you say, "Girl, there's something in my girl. Do I, do you think I look? You think I look good in this dress? No, I don't. I don't think you look good in that dress. I don't think it's flattering to you." Whereas other girls are going to say to you, "Oh yeah, girl, who cares what other people think? How you look in that dress? Wear that dress anyway. Who cares? As long as you feel confident and you have your friend out there looking like a fool and you know it doesn't look good, but you're not gonna say that. You have to be able to." Because you can say that you love women and you're women empowering, but do you really? If you know that something is detrimental to them and you know the results that they want, but you're going to tell them something completely contrary to make them feel good? Mm-mm. And it's important that we do realize that there is a lot of other people in the world. There's a lot of different mindsets in the world. People who do want certain information are going to find it. People who do want positive results are going to find a way to get it, as long as it's out there. But I really, really wanted to just, like I said, just touch on that short piece of this video just because I just love the fact that he put the pressure on her being intentional with the things that she's doing because so many people are watching her and because so many people are interested in the things that she has to say. So the full video, again, like I said, is going to be in the description box below. I think this was a Vlad interview. I'm going to see if I can find that and link that below as well, just in case you want to watch the original also. And then make sure that you guys let me know what you guys feel about this video. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up. And again, if you're not following me on Instagram, follow my Instagram. It's at RIVAH_JORDON. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.